Hey guys, Kedrix here again, and today's a discussion video for, yes, the remake of Final Fantasy VII. Uh, so this is more or less, what I think they should do with the game, because now that game is in early development, and we're going to be talking about stuff they don't need to work on, and stuff that I think that they do need to work on. So let's start with the stuff that they don't need to work on. The story is absolutely incredible, and obviously pretty much everything needs to be done in cutscenes like they do in the Kingdom Hearts games now. I mean, we really don't need all that reading stuff. I mean, in the past, a lot of the reasons why we had to read a lot of stuff is because, you just don't have the data or anything. Well, now we got the next gen systems, so we definitely got plenty of room for all that stuff. So, Square, go nuts on that one. That's a good part. I think that maybe we should find a way to really mix in newer, faster combat styles with the original Final Fantasy VII combat styles, because I don't want the gameplay to be changed altogether, because the fast-paced gaming, that's a really good part of the Final Fantasy VII game, but I I really think that they need to speed it up and just make it a little more fluent. I mean, if you can, let the characters move around in battle, but at the same time have them still kind of stuck on the limit where, they can also still be hit. And, just not in a way where you can just be like dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll like you can in Kingdom Hearts. Like, make it, I guess almost like Final Fantasy 13, almost, but at the same time, different. Like, keep its own style in there. The story does not need to be changed at all, unless, you're adding in something else, which would be awesome. I mean, something else that needs to be done. Bigger world expansion, and I think the definitely stage shifting. Okay, so throughout the all of Final Fantasy VII games, you would have like one panel, and you'd start from here, and once you got to right about here, you go off screen, and you like end up being from here and just going and just go. It's like, we don't need any of that. We're at the full stages of, a full game, so something else we need. Open environment. This needs to be a big point for the Final Fantasy VII game, because the environment is already great in 7, but they need to expand it, need to make it seem bigger. They need to make the boss battles a little more epic. Basically, this game needs to go all out. I'm not talking Final Fantasy 15 all out, but just all out as much as they can, because Final Fantasy 7 is already a great story with great gameplay, but we're on next gen titles. They need to boost it up to the top level. So anyway, I guess that's really all that I have to say about the current about what's currently going on with the game. Things that they need to do, however, regarding, characters. Have the same characters that they had from the Advent Children movie, because the characters and the voice actors, they matched up perfectly. Cloud sounds like how you'd expect him to. Red 13 was awesome. Barrett, he sounded exactly the way I kind of thought he would. But, just keep that going. There was something else I had in mind. Basically, fix the mouthing, like the wording, the lip syncing. That definitely needs to be fixed, because it drives me nuts when I watch Advent Children, because it's such a good movie. But it drives me nuts when when the mouths are just going like, it's like they're saying something completely different, and then you got voices coming out of it like, saying one thing, but the lips are kind of saying something else. Fix that up for, the entire, spectrum. I mean, I know that's going to take a lot of time. You got to have your certain games. But for the American audience and a lot of other people, English is a very popular language. It's spoken throughout most of the world. And when we see something like that, it really throws us off when the lips don't match up with the words. are people like me who get a little picky about that. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so what did you guys think about this? What do you think they need to do for the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Because we know it's coming out for PS4 first. This is sort of a speculation that it may be coming out for Xbox One, maybe the PC. I don't know. I doubt it's coming out for the PC, but hey, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys saw. As always, be sure to follow me on Facebook. It's in the description below. And be sure to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. Share this with as many people as you can. I greatly appreciate it. It really helps this channel grow. I've been Kedrickson, as always, people. Have an awesome day. Peace.